Yo, this is Howard Von Noise, the OG of Creepy Cool, presenting Noise Inc. on AMR Radio. Tonight we have all kinds of awesome ready to throw down with you, from interviews, reviews, special guests, not to forget our underground creepy sauce, and very relevant, the strange. What's up? This is Howard Von Noise on Noise Inc. Radio, and we are here with our special guest, Billie-Jade. Welcome to the morgue at AMR.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to be here, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's cold outside.
It is. It's cold inside. Cool. Well, thanks for coming and being part of the show. Like,
anytime.
We've played music together for now almost... Well, I've known you for 10 years, as we just previously chatted about.
Insane. I was a teenager when we met.
A wee little snapper.
Crazy thought.
Yeah, before you walked into the Hatchet Dawn jam room.
Yeah, good times. That was our first project together, I guess.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's awesome. That's it, and even that's going quick too.
I know.
Yeah. So, introduce yourself and tell us about what you're into, what you are, what you do.
So my name is Billie-Jade, and I'm a female, heavy solo artist, I guess. So.
Yeah, heavy solo with the artist.
So, I've done a lot of collaborative tracks with KidCrusher, which is coming up soon.
We'll drop that track tonight.
Yep, and then a lot of stuff on my own, so writing, playing all the instruments and all that nonsense.
Actually, something that just kind of my head. But remember when I first met you? You used to do a lot of TV commercial session work.
I did. I was a pretty much full-time commercial kind of chick.
Jingle.
Wherever you heard a jingle, there was my voice on it.
That's awesome. Because where'd you used to do that? That was in...
that was in...
Carlton somewhere?
Carlton, yeah.
Yeah, because the guy recording you, I used to play in a band with Dave Bryn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played in Terrorist with him.
Yeah, so I was...
He now plays in Agenhim, the two-piece doom band.
I was jingling all over the place.
That's it, jingle lips.
Hello world, travel weather, travel professional.
Was that you? No, that wasn't.
No, but I was on SPC, baked beans and spaghetti.
SPC, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy times.
So, what led you into doing that?
Well, my mum was the voice that you hear on the car ads. You know, when it sounds kind of slow and sexy. You're like, that was her. So I just naturally fell into the world of jingles.
Through the old girl.
That's it. Yeah.
Sick. So obviously, and then you were playing in a metal band before Hatchet Dawn, wasn't it?
No, I was actually playing in an all-girl harmony band. It was a pop band, and we were with the same management company as Taxi Ride.
Yeah.
So it was full on, but it was cool, totally different, you know. The whole time I was kind of sitting there going, do I have to? Because I was so young, and wanting to rip some metal, really.
So in a 5-piece harmony girl band, pop band, wanting to rock some metal.
Exactly.
So how is that like working with 5 or 4 other vocalists?
It was actually the easiest band I've ever been in. You know, you'd think 5 girls, really difficult scenario, but no, it turns out that much easier with girls.
Okay, well,
so I guess they were very chilled, but it was such a cool start to my career. So I had to learn to sing in tune. Pretty quickly.
Well, and studio singing is different to live singing.
Absolutely.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Definitely, yeah. It takes a lot of practice.
Sweet. So obviously the metal drew out of the blood pretty quick, and you joined Hatchet Dawn.
I mean, you got to follow your heart. So
I think we spoke on MySpace. That was the end of MySpace.
Yeah, oh my God.
The dying days of MySpace.
Jesus, MySpace.
Yeah, Carla's in the house. How we going, Carla? You got Billie-Jade? Yep. Sweet. Yeah, so I think, because I'd met your friend Dylan at the time. And
so Dylan was in a band with me many years ago that was kind of like a rock kind of act as well. And he was kind of like, I found this band I want to join, and
because
they're all like metal, and I know you want to play metal, and they want a chick to play bass. They don't want a dude.
Actually, I said to him, "Do you know any bassists?" And he goes, "Oh, I know a chick." And then
There you
obviously
go.
Adam
was like,
"Fuck yeah!" Can you play? Like, I was like, "Yeah, if you can play, you got to come down and jam." And
so yeah, I played my first rehearsal with you guys, and then I didn't know what happened. I was just in the band. So
we had a gig like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the last gig of Switch. Remember Switch? Carla?
Brain freeze.
Casey's Nightclub in Hawthorne.
Oh, no, I know. No.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Brain dead.
Yeah, yeah. I think Hatchet Dawn's first show was, I think, the last night they put on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I think, cause I said to you guys, I'll just say a gig offer, do you want to play it? And everyone was like, oh, hell yeah.
I didn't even have any proper equipment at that stage.
Yeah. We obviously didn't know what the hell was going on. We just got on stage and played.
We were just rocking.
Yeah, and 6 months later, we were fucking touring around Manson. So
yeah,
I don't know what
insane.
the hell happened.
Like, yeah.
Well, some shit happened, but yeah, I don't know how we got there. But
yeah, it's insane.
Cool. So, yeah, so the Hatchet Dawn years. So what were you doing? So where do we go from there?
Oh, we went to...
Without going too far, because we want to save some for the
yeah.
rest of the program.
So we started with Hatchet Dawn in the, Faith in Chaos era, which is when I joined the band when we were touring that. And
yeah, played shit ton of shows.
Yeah, we played like a show every week pretty much.
Yeah.
Until we were actually audible.
Yeah. Yeah. That year, 2009, I think the band played, I counted 34 shows.
Wow. Oh my God. That's
pretty full on.
We went bloody hard. But that's back in the days where there was heaps of gigs too. Like people would go on the shows.
Yeah.
The Art House.
The Art House.
East Brunswick Club, and that was around. Yeah, Art House is like home. It's like...
Yes.
Yeah. Bring back the Art House, I say.
Yeah. It was unreal.
Yeah, it was cool.
But yeah, so...
Then we had another era of Hatchet Dawn,
yeah,
didn't we?
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
2 or 3, I can't
What
remember.
made it another era?
New singer.
Okay.
New band. Yeah.
Yeah, we hit this intensive 8-10 months. Loki, the singer, he ended up having a baby. He got his girlfriend pregnant
weird.
on the Manson
Okay,
tour.
Yeah, as
that
you do.
makes sense.
Well, yeah, I kind of like... The dynamics changed and things were shifting and...
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in another band with the guitarist, A Million Dead Birds Laughing, so they kind of stepped out of Hatchet and went and did that band. So we recruited another singer and guitarist, some old friends of mine, so we did an album with Theron up at his house. The scene just gets smaller.
It's bizarre how everything starts intertwining and interlacing. And
it's crazy, isn't it? It's such a small world.
It was. So yeah, we recorded with Theron, we did an album and put out another chapter of the band and did another good solid year of touring and promoting that, and then we ended up in LA.
Yeah,
doing
we did too.
The Logan Mader recording an EP, which we kind of rebranded. I know we started a new thing.
We went across as Hatchet Dawn and came back as another band.
So why was the new evolving going on, evolving?
That's just nature of bands, isn't it?
Yeah, where do you start?
Yeah.
Well, I guess me and Billie-Jade were the ones that were like always there.
The
no
mummy
doubt.
and daddy of the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were pretty much paying for everything, driving everything.
I wouldn't know what that felt like.
Yeah,
at
you
all.
wouldn't know. And actually, an opportunity came up. Do you know that Eclipse Records contacted us about putting the album out?
Yeah.
And no one was up for it. Well, like they wanted a small monthly fee to.
What do you mean no one was up for it?
It was just we had a band meeting. We're like, hey guys, we've got this US label. No, we said, but they basically they just want to repackage the album, re-release it with a couple of bonus tracks worldwide, and we could potentially lead to international touring, which everyone was up for at the time. But I guess it came down to a topic of money again, didn't it?
Yeah.
And again, me and
usual.
Billy, we're just like, we'll put our cash into this, and the other guys were like, well, it's not really what we want to invest in, and then.
Excuse my ducks.
But yeah, basically at that time, so the Eclipse opportunity, we put that on ice. And something happened with Grass Pop Festival that year.
Yeah.
Same time.
We managed to get onto Grass Pop Festival in
Sweden.
Belgium.
No, Belgium.
It was Belgium, yeah. And everyone was kind of, not willing to go, I guess.
So when it came to people putting their money where their mouth is, it was just me and Billie-Jade. So... And you were the bassist and Hatchet Dawn, I was a guitarist, so but then subsequently, after those 2 opportunities, I think I dropped Logan Mader an email a couple months prior, and he got back to me like a couple of months later after all these couple of opportunities and was like, "Hey guys, yeah, would love to work with the band. What do you got in mind?" Typical LA producer. I'll come to LA and work with us, and we'll make this super special, super cool. So we're sitting there going, friggin' hell. We just passed up on a label deal with Eclipse, ditched an opportunity to go to Belgium and play a festival.
Yeah.
But we got an opportunity to record with Logan Mader from Machine Head. He's keen. It's just the kind of 2 of us at the time. And
at the time, I was like, do I get a car or go to America and, record an EP with Logan Mader? So I, at the time, didn't have a car.
It's just so shit that artists in any format, it's always comes a lot of the time it comes down to money.
Oh yeah,
it's just
Well, I guess the opportunities will come along, but
you got to take them when they're there.
Yeah,
but it's still it's still annoying that any other kind of profession there's money in there. It's that dilemma. It's a constant.
You're self-investing constantly.
Or just have to do something else to put the money into doing your art. It's just it sucks.
There was kind of a bit of a shift about like 5 years ago, I'd say, where before that we were making money.
The peak of Hatchet Dawn
was that when you were doing a
touring,
shitload of gigs.
We got in that stage of breaking even, and then we were coming out like a couple $100 ahead. So depending on the show, we were able to power crew. We shell out a couple bucks everyone for parking, and so everyone walked away with a bit of cash, but we had some money in the kitty, so we just it's unreal. It's good
self-funding, and then we were like, and then the downloading hit.
That was so. You're talking 2011, 2010. So the digital world really switched up.
Yeah, and that's when it got hard, and a lot of bands kind of fell off the radar.
Yeah, we just noticed metal bands we've been playing with just dropping out. Where are all these bands going? Trying to book some shows, and no one's playing anymore. But I guess everyone lost their heart. There was no one.
It's good times though, touring and all that.
So
kind of
tell us a tour story. Come on, none of this.
Oh, we were just talking about one before.
Oh, did I miss out? Okay,
you missed out. We were talking about we played Dead of Winter Festival. At the Jubilee Hotel.
The very first one.
Yeah, the very first one. And I saved Howard from getting KO'd.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think because I was drinking gin back then.
Oh, back in the gin days.
The band's up in Brisbane. We just done the show. We floated out. We had a hotel.
Yeah, we were just kind of like in a circle.
Yeah,
but talking and excited. We just played. And this drunken spectator came from behind, and he kind of like pulled his fist back to kind of punch Howard in the head. And I grabbed it, and I pushed him into the gutter.
Full Hulk moment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the security guard was like, "What? What the hell just happened? Why did that tiny little lady just push that drunk man into the gutter?" And Howard was about to get KO'd.
I was about the old one hit punch. Yeah, I was like, it happened so quick. You jumped out of my peripheral. Fucking decked this dude.
Heroin, yay.
I was going, what's going on, man? Like, I saw everyone's faces, expressions like change, and like, look at the street. There's this chick taking down a dude.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome moment.
It's like, hell yeah! It's like,
have you done that often? Or?
I've done it. I've had to do it a few times. I got to say, in the metal scene, you kind of, as a little lady, you have to protect yourself.
Yep.
It's happened before. I had one guy, spectator at one of our Marilyn Manson shows, try and grope my legs, pull me into the audience to cop a feel, and I kicked him in the face. So as you do.
Fucking breed them strong.
Yeah, you got to get strong. Strong arm them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But that's part of it, I guess.
Is it?
Bit of drunken spectators.
I know it is.
You would know being
it is
the metal scene.
Like, how much have you had to deal with that in your music career?
To be honest, I've probably dealt more with it in the more commercial kind of scenes that I've been in than the metal scenes. So metal's, everyone's together. It's just when people drink too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but metal is definitely an awesome community to be a part of as a woman. There's, some men that are threatened a little bit by the size of my bass amp, but
yeah.
as you know, as you get that.
Yeah.
But
your bass tone's huge. Like, I think in that Manson tour especially, I remember the roadies every night were like, "Oh man, this chick's bass tone's like so huge." Like, what's your secret? Like, it's like, you're chatting away with them.
Yeah, many nights on the gin.
Yeah.
Chatting to the roadies about my bass tone.
It's all about the tone.
Yeah.
That's sick. Well,
secret was always crank it to 11.
Hell yeah. And have theremin mixing.
Oh yeah.
The themin was key. Used to mix Hatchet back then. Let's drop a track and we'll talk about some more touring shenanigans and everything Billie-Jade you want to let the world know. But so choice track number 1 is going to be your collaboration with KidCrusher.
Yes.
Of his latest album.
Yeah.
The song's called Rumors.
Yeah, he actually.
How did that unfold?
He actually just posted something on Facebook. Like, I'm friends with his personal page on Facebook, saying he wanted a male singer that sounds like Linkin Park, and this is what we came up with. So
wow,
yeah.
So what was the process there? He just
I
give you free rein on lyrics.
I said, what's the track? Like, what do you want? You know, what do you want them to sing? He was kind of like, what are you talking about? You're not a male singer. And then I sent back a demo, and he was like, "You're hired." So
got the gig.
Got the gig.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is on KidCrusher's newest album. This song is called Rumors. I think it's track 2, was it?
I think so. Yeah.
He put it up there. It wasn't an opening, but it's second runner. He must have been pretty happy with it. So you take the chorus, yeah?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm the chorus for this track.
Awesome. All right, so KidCrusher Rumors featuring Billie-Jade, and we'll be back with some more tour talk and all chicks and metal. I think Carl, you should rock some questions for the chicks and metal segment. Cool. All right, here it comes.
This one's dedicated to those who hate me. Well, fuck out! Eliminating everybody and I'm running out of space. Just all the broken poles on my dictaphone and I'm bored with the bullshit walking on. What you holding on? Kicking my name out your conversation. I'm breaking nemesis in this sick game abomination. I know you're listening to y'all. Fuck you. Stuck in your mind to remind you so fucked up. I thought about my people, it's easy to fuck up completely. You wanted to beat me, your life's a deception. You want a possession, you're sick with affection. Distorted dimension, go fuck off and burn. I am no sick of your bullshit. Get out of mind that you won't break. You'll suck a dick and you know that you want to. I am no sick of your blood. You wanna make me now. Rumors, like losers, are always overset. Then I am really fucked up in the head. Slowly see that I'm a maniac, and what I see is really real, it's really fucking logical. And I'm a cannibal and killing every motherfucker in our other, cause I'm feeling like I'm Jeffrey fucking Dahmer, pouring acid and I'm talking your brain. Why you love roads so confusing? Kills with your words and abusing. Shit, I'm a thing with the whole thing, and leave with the bitch that you want to my dick. Okay, twist your words and more elusive. Give them my face and took some more shit. There are no facts to have, but I can't take it more. Shit. Fuck what you heard, go fuck yourself, bitch. Cry wolf to the world like a little bitch. Rumors, like losers, are always overset. They say that I am really fucked up in the head. Oh, lies, so you fuck with mine. So lie, but the last won't find. Well, I've had friends, family, and people I don't even know backstab me with some bullshit like this.
What's up? This is Howard on Noise on Noise Inc. Radio, and you just heard KidCrusher Rumors featuring Billie-Jade, and we have Billie-Jade in the studio as our special guest tonight. Feeling cool? Feeling cozy?
Yeah.
In the old morgue. Sick. So, I guess from the Hatchet Dawn days going into what became Diamond Noir, forming out in LA with Logan, you transitioned from a bassist into a vocalist.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think from the very get-go, I've always been the vocalist, but touring-wise...
You've always been a vocalist.
So hang on, I'm missing part of the story.
Yeah.
So
we jumped a bit.
Now you've gone to Diamond Noir.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
So we went to LA.
Right.
You tell a story.
So we went to LA to record with Logan Mader as Hatchet Dawn, came back as Diamond Noir because Logan was like... You can't call a female-fronted act, Hatchet Dawn. That sounds too, brutal.
Yeah, I guess because as he was tracking her vocals, he was getting really into it, and he was like, "Oh, this has got to be a fresh new band. It's got to be a new flavor. You can't go out as Hatchet. You got to start something new." And I don't know. At the time, he was working. What's the Linkin Park's manager? Dude, I forget his name.
Who are we talking about?
He had that manager, and he wanted to show the project to.
Oh, Don Robertson?
No. Don Robertson did hear it.
He did hear it, yeah.
Said he'll pass.
Bob Dobalina.
No, the first guy that shot him into it. The first album, Rob Farnham was on his roster.
Yeah, anyway.
So Logan's like, if I can shop this band to him, he'll be totally into it being a new project. It's got fresh legs. You're not coming off a history of lineup changes and brutality.
So Diamond Noir was born.
Yeah, we'd
out of the ashes.
I think we had a song title.
Yeah.
For Diamond Noir. He's like, in LA, so we come up with the name Diamond Noir.
So should we be changing the files? Hatchet Dawn / Diamond Noir, or
no? Hatchet Dawn. At that stage, we left Hatchet as Hatchet.
That's a separate band.
Yeah. We put out a remix single.
Yeah, so how the transition from that was actually our next track, which was me singing in Hatchet Dawn.
How did you feel about being the vocalist then?
I couldn't wait. I put on my hand. I was like, I'll sing. And Howard was like, I don't know about you singing, Billy. And I was like, I'm gonna sing.
No. We decided, okay, the other guys weren't keen. They passed up on those opportunities. So I was like, well, we're gonna take this opportunity and go. Yeah. So screw it. We started demoing.
Howard and I were brutal. We were like,
Rob McDermott. That's the guy you wanted to show. Rob McDermott. But we started demoing before we got there, but with the intention of Billy singing.
Yeah.
So. But it wasn't until we got there we tracked out. We did vocals first. So
we did. It was really weird.
Vocals first.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow, that's strange.
We studio concept of the EP. So we went over the demos, and then he loaded up the demos and started singing.
What were you?
I was listening to Howard's guide guitar and electronic drum kit.
Yeah, we just had beats programmed for the accents. But,
did you find that?
I found it extremely difficult, actually.
I was gonna say,
yeah, because it wasn't like a full sounding track, and I'm used to the almost finished product. But I mean, it was cool because we did get to base the music around the vocals, which was a cool concept.
Yeah, I was gonna say, from having the vocals all done at the start with the song kind of
secondary.
Yeah, secondary. We then went back to the guitars, changed a couple of the chord progressions. Used a lot of the pre-production spooky notes and things.
Yeah.
And Logan was working with a guy called Damien. He had a studio guy who's just like a session Miso freak from Sweden. No.
Yeah, no, he's from France, and he was.
France.
He was insane.
Married a Mexican.
Yeah.
It's fucking mad, dude. This guy
Awesome.
is like insane in the studio.
He looks like Animal, like from the Muppets.
He was.
His hair's like flying everywhere, like his majestic hair was just flying all over the place, like it's like longer than mine, and it was magical. And then he just plays like perfectly.
Yeah, he's just like every
like
beat was like perfect. Yeah.
But his body movements didn't look like they were going to hit the drums at the right time. Like it was insane. Like he was like a true like drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was and then Logan took it back to his studio and started mixing it, because we sort of jumped between a few studios. But it wasn't until then he got really excited and goes, because we were still undecided. We're back at the hotel.
Yeah, we were
munching
like,
vegan food and shit. Going, fuck, what? Yeah, what do we change the domain name? What do we do?
Yeah.
But it wasn't until he was like, you guys have got to change this. And he was all up for Rob hearing it at the time. And Don Robinson did hear a couple of tracks from Century Media, which at the time he did pass.
Yeah.
So I think he just signed New Year's Day and had In This Moment growing.
Yeah, it's a good time.
But that was BJ's step, and she did the vocals, so she was now a fully fledged front woman.
Yeah,
in the metal world.
How did your first gig as front lady feel?
It was really cool, actually, because I had to learn how to play bass and sing at the same time. So that was like, tapping. What do they do? Rub your tummy and tap your head at the same time. That's kind of what that felt like. But it was cool to kind of be up the front, and also we added it was just awesome experience, like just singing and being the vocalist, because it's what I always wanted to do.
Where you played?
I think we played it. Bang, was it? No.
We played with King Parrot, actually.
Yeah.
What's the Thursday? Was
the
Colonial Hotel.
Thursday
Next,
night.
was it?
Next, that's the one. Yeah.
It was the lineup where Skits was playing.
Okay.
Because I'd spoken to Skits recently, and he said, I think they're looking for an opening band. And he was like, I said, chuck Diamond on. So we go.
Left the band, did you?
Yeah, he did a couple of tours.
Yep.
Maybe one of the albums. No, maybe one of the EPs. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a bit vague.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did Diamond Noir played the debut show with King Parrot next.
Yeah.
We actually played with KidCrusher at the ESPY. A couple of local shows, yeah.
So what other band members did you have at this point in time then, or what did you do for band members?
Well, we spoke to Logan. Logan's like, go back home, pull a band together, shoot a video, send me all the content back, and we'll do the whole shop the band thing. So we had a couple of mates back here that we hit up, Wayne and Lee, put the band together, did the video, started doing shows, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
it did pretty well, the EP. And
the actual EP hit number 2 on the iTunes metal charts in Australia.
For ages, wasn't it?
Yeah, Amity Affliction had number 1.
Yeah.
Couldn't knock them off.
Yeah.
But the really cool thing about that time is the band was stayed independent, and we self-released, and
we did all the...
I don't know what it was.
Everything on our own. It was a cool achievement for that time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty cool achievement. But
and then what happened?
Well, I don't know, but
yeah,
you decided you wanted to do a solo track.
Yeah, I'd been in bands for like
a solo track or a solo.
Yeah. We'll start a solo offshoot career.
So when did that come into your mind?
I kind of always had it in my mind since the very beginning.
Yeah.
And
since touring with 4 sticky dudes around
that's it. My sticky shoes on the venue floors. Always had that idea in my head.
Stinky dudes.
Oh, stinky. I was going to say, yeah.
In the bus.
I thought you said sticky shoes. I was like, there actually was, yeah.
I've gone to Cherry Bar.
Yeah,
last week's interview.
Sticky shoes,
No devil's kisses, though.
Oh, gosh. Just heard about that one.
That's where I came up with the name for my entertainment company, Sticky Carpet.
Was it?
Which was from the Middle Hotel here in Ferntree Gully, and you'd go in on a Saturday night.
Sticky
and
carpet.
Friday night had been beforehand, and that'd be just like, you're walking on blue tack.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it had always been in your mind.
Yeah, it had always been in my mind to kind of... Because, touring with Marilyn Manson and stuff, he was always like, my hero, so... I kind of want to replicate that in female form, but do it in my own way. So totally different to what he's doing, I guess. But like, just the concept of being a solo artist in that heavy realm is just it hasn't been done well yet, and I just wanted to give it a shot, you know.
Yeah.
Bring the flavors to the plate.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how did you go from working with the band into the solo?
So I kind of just flipped out, to be honest.
You had a flip out?
I'd had like 10
meltdown.
10 years on the road and
Yeah.
10 years of like, you know, investing all my money and all my time into bands, and
You got to
just
spend it on yourself finally.
Yeah, so I was like, I want to spend my money on myself. And that's how I just kind of, not flip out, but, you know, just kind of was like, that's it, I've got to do this. Like, it can't be a dream anymore. It's got to be a reality. And we were talking about dreams before, and that's how I came up with my first song. I just woke up, it was in my head, and I picked up my guitar, and that was it. I just had to go and record it. So yeah,
awesome.
that was a solo journey.
Yeah, and we'll drop that track at the end of the show. It's your debut single, Horror Haus.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess when you went to LA and like you're in the booth with Logan and he's saying, okay, next line's for recording. What was that like? Because I never got the chance to really ask you that. Like,
it's brutal.
Yeah.
He made me sing the same part like 50 times, but you know he does a lot of layering as well. So a lot of it was to just thicken, body it up. Like he was all about that. So yeah, it was tough because you don't have that like power behind the music yet. It was.
Yeah, I think that's the illusion of a lot of that American anthem rock pop music. It's so laid with the vocals.
Yeah,
I remember I was seeing him stacking all the stems and like, that's how they do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just But full credit to you though, like, because I was sitting in the studio watching it all go down, and like you bowed out of the line, and he'd just be like, "Fuck." And but he wouldn't tell you this. He'd hit the mic back. Oh yeah, just do that one again for me, like playing it down a little bit, and you belled it out. He'd be like, "God damn!" And he'd do it again, and but by usually the third part of each take, he'd turn to me and goes, "Man, this girl used to play bass." I was like, "Yeah, man, well, she's singing now." He goes, she kills it. But I think he didn't realize. Yeah, he was pretty impressed with you.
We had a few dodgy demos that we sent to him, so I don't think he was.
Yeah, well, I don't.
He was not knowing what to expect, but.
Yeah. No, but yeah, he was impressed with what you were putting down, and.
Yeah. No, it was a good experience. Like studio experience to me has been, I think, a real asset, and it's like learning from different producers and stuff. Everyone's different, and it just builds on your ability to, like, you know, use your voice in so many ways and learn so many new styles of singing, and definitely. So
cool. Have you utilised, or would you be happy to do it that way again, like recording
to be honest, I like that guts behind it.
Yeah.
You know, because it kind of motivates you to sing
full band.
And sing in context. Like I found I didn't know where the music was sitting, so I didn't know how the strength was and things like that at the time. Now looking back, but I think I prefer the old do the music first.
I'd be actually really interested to try that.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's more of a pop process. I'll just go straight to vocals. Like the producer gets some beats down, put some sounds in. Okay, let's start dropping some vocals.
It's just interesting to.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. That's. I was like, what? I'm singing like straight away. I just unpacked my suitcase. Like.
Sick.
I was gonna have a snooze. Like.
Cool. Well, let's drop another tune.
Yeah.
We won't hit the Diamond Noir yet. We'll play the last single Hatchet Dawn put out.
Yeah, so this was a remix of a song the band did previously, and we just chucked me on vocals.
And then it was always a crowd favourite. Yeah. This track, River Snake. Everyone would just. I think some disco beats in it or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember the song now.
Yeah, we've got to listen to it.
But everyone used to bop and groove. But actually, the Hatchet Dawn had toured with a band called Sidebreed. They're out here from Switzerland doing a Australian tour, so we did a bunch of regional shows with them and a Melbourne show, but we got to know that their main cat Drop, he was like their producer, but he was like, I like to remix Song of You, but the River Song. He started humming the line. This is at the front of the Hi-Fi bar on Burke Street. Not Burke Street, Swanston Street or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, yeah, get home, I'll send you the stems. But
we didn't have a vocalist by that time.
There's that transition period. By the time we got to send him the shit he got home, we'd gone through all these meetings about the label, the tour, going us over to Europe, and we're like, oh, dude, we still want the remix, but would you mind doing with Billy's vocals? And he was up for it, so...
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
We headed over with Julian over to Legion Studios in Williamstown, and... So Jules, baby, let's drop some vocal tracks.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was digging it too. He was like, yeah, but
especially that end part.
So explain the end part for when people hear it.
You have to hear it. You have to hear it.
So we'll hear it, and then you can explain it.
Okay.
All right. So this is the Hatchet Dawn remix single, which was released with a music video, shot on the beach with Al Bates, who was in last week with her band, but it's River Snake Drop Remix. Enjoy.
Yeah.
What's up? You're back on Howboy Noise. You're back on Noise Inc. Radio, and I'm Howboy Noise, and you just heard River Snake by Hatchet Dawn, featuring Billie-Jade's vocals. And
if any ladies would like to be on Howard, contact Noise Inc.
Noise Inc. And I am currently single, so just no. Actually, I'm not even going there.
What
This is a
were we hearing
family-friendly
at the
show.
end?
So, Billy, what was that end? Little?
Yeah, it was a little at the end. Yeah, I had to record that into the microphone.
That just fucking blew me away. I mean, I've, as I said earlier, I know some pretty awesome female-funded Melbourne bands like Drown This City with Alex Reid and Acolyte with Morgan Lee Brown, among others.
Yeah.
And that's fucking up there.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Well, I guess with that song, it sort of shows you got the vocal diversity.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that like as heavy as you can pretty much go? Or?
Oh, I can go
Nah,
heavy as
I mean,
you
that's
like,
heavy.
baby.
That's heavy as fuck, really. Yeah.
She did death growls.
You don't have to
like
go much heavier.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah, I like my mum was she was a rock and blues singer, so she sounds like Janis Joplin on steroids. So I had a lot to live up to when I was younger.
Shit.
So I was like, I'm going deep, I'm going metal. Like, where do you go from that? Like having a vocalist for a mother like Janis Joplin, like she's amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of started. In my family, it's like if you don't sing with balls, you're not singing at all.
I think it was Alex Reid from Drown the City that was trained as a soprano
Wow.
at VCA. Yeah, and then she's
That's
gone
unreal.
into metal. So
Yeah. Well, I originally started singing like my favorite artists were like Aretha Franklin and Etta James. So that was a huge influence for me starting singing, and then it just progressed to like wanting to sing like Slipknot all of a sudden, and
Bit of CT.
Yeah, so it just like kept getting progressively heavier as my parents got progressively more worried, and then
How do they feel about? How do your family feel about what you're doing?
My mum's very supportive. She doesn't understand why I do what I do, but she still loves and appreciates that I've learnt such a diverse range of singing.
Yeah.
And my dad, he loves Rammstein, so he's all in. He's like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Go hard.
Yeah, he's fully into it, But yeah, it's the rest. I get the bigger part of my family are just like, that's that crazy cousin that plays metal and
what about your friends from
Yeah, I guess like some of them get it, a lot of them don't. It's a very niche style of music, but that's the whole reason I'm doing it, is to expose it to more people and make them understand that it's it's so what, it's heavy. Like open your mind a little bit to something different.
Listen, if any of the listeners out there that are wondering what the fuck is female-fronted metal, they're all stunners. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're very, very easy on the eyes, yeah. I think, is that just a male perspective, though?
Well, there's not many of us either to choose from, so I guess...
Yeah, the ratio is like 2 to 10.
I think
when you're one of two, you're in with a good chance.
I think it's just a look, I suppose. I mean,
that's
not
just feminine energy. It's more pretty than men.
They want to look feminine, yeah.
Well, that's the guys that... I don't know, what would you say, Carla? Like, if you looked at someone fronting a band, what's more...
A metal bloke is just like fucking goes out in shorts and no shirt.
Something that's sweaty.
Whereas the chicks actually take pride in dressing up and... I don't know, yeah.
I think that's it. That's key. The presentation is a little bit more...
I don't know. It depends on the artist, because then you've got a lot of
different.
They put way more effort in than I've seen girls do, but maybe that's like older style metal.
Like Kiss? No.
Yeah, well,
is that metal?
No. I don't know. That's like the Metallica era.
Yeah.
It's another fucking...
That was just rock. That was pop rock.
It's pop rock. They're right. They're like Manson. They're writing pop music with rock, the image of rock. But Billie-Jade.
Yeah.
Let's get back to all things that
is
you. So we've established your influences. We've touched a little bit over, I guess, the journey.
Yeah.
I was going to ask what you sing about. What?
Well, surprisingly, not males a lot.
Not bad.
Like a lot of female vocalists. There's not a lot of broken heart songs.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's
That's
more
my
about
speciality.
it's more about like,
Yeah.
I guess a lot of like overcoming obstacles, things like that, positive energy. I like to put out like subliminal messages in most of my songs that are about healing and things like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. A lot of positivity.
Like, a lot of positivity, a lot of mixed messages, a lot of things you won't understand, but I do.
Yep.
Or you can take it your own way. So
I think that's good for artists because I think that, especially in the metal realm,
yeah,
I guess a lot of negativity can go out. I don't know.
Absolutely. And I think there's a lot of people in the world of metal that need that healing and that positivity. And for me,
at the moment,
absolutely.
I think the negativity in metal is more of a commercial idea rather than an independent idea. Because you listen to the local music and there's not much negativity. It's just real life stuff.
It's I do get annoyed when people I say I play metal.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's so, like about death and it's about this." And I'm like, "No, it's actually not at all." So, like a lot of the time.
I guess that's a sonic thing that they hear it and it's very confrontational. So that I guess that puts them in that mind state.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah. I guess, each to their own, but
making judgments
and
assumptions,
I found most metal makes no sense anyway. It's just twisted shit. That just,
you got bands like Attila not making any, talking about pizza.
Pizza's aliens.
King Parrot, like who the fuck is Bozo? They haven't told us yet,
She's like Attila.
So I've been waiting for years to find out who Bozo was.
Where's that from?
King Parrot.
Yeah. You don't know, Carla?
Who's Bozo?
I have no idea.
Who knows? Bozo. He was a clown, wasn't he? Bozo the clown. Isn't he? No. That's not Simpsons? No.
That's Krusty.
Wasn't he? Do you have like an evil twin?
Yeah, that's true.
No, Bozo.
No,
that was Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, Sideshow Bob.
He's got to be. That's Google.
Put your phone away.
Yeah.
We've got Bozo. We've got the.
Yeah, no idea.
Bozo the clown.
So and what about your artwork? What do you go with that?
Yeah,
art involved here.
Absolutely. My theory on I guess the art side of it is to create art within the art. So I'm very visual with my stage shows and my outfits. There's a UV alien in my debut single. So it's just like, to me, it's more about combining the two arts together.
Yeah.
That's my favourite part, yeah.
You've done like a bit of modelling over the years too, so you transition.
Don't tell him.
You stand in front of a camera and you look, you put on...
I do enjoy like the visual side of music a lot. Like, your artists like Marilyn Manson and Slipknot, and creating that theatrics is my favourite, like one of my favourite parts about it.
So where do you think your love resides? Is it on stage or in the studio?
Oh, that's
or in the writing
one.
process.
See, I think I love all three. It's I couldn't choose between them because.
But okay, so if you were told today you can only pick one,
oh my
which one
God.
are you going to do? Which one are you picking? Pick a side.
Oh, jeez.
Go to the stage because
I'd say writing, because without writing you can't.
I agree.
You can't,
you
follow
can't
through and do anything.
Anyway. Well, you could, but
you could, but at least you'd have, you'd have a song.
It's the studio.
Yeah.
Just to recap, I think it goes to my keypad lock. Bozo the Clown is a fictional character created and introduced to the United States in 1946 to a television, who brought popularity peaked locally in the 1960s as a result of widespread franchising in early television.
There you go.
So I knew he was a clown. But yeah, there you go. Just got to make sure that's on the record. Yeah. So like as far as you see, they're definitely studio cat.
I'd say songwriting first.
Songwriting, yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you do your songwriting?
I do it at home in my little studio, my little cave.
Yeah.
Like lots of bats and coffins.
Metal cave. Yeah.
So what's the process when you're all by yourself and you're in a solo project?
I'm a weirdo. I'm the biggest recluse.
Yeah.
And that's the way I've always written. I think that's why I kind of tended to stick to my own project for a change, because I just am a little go into hibernation and write songs. So, yeah, that's kind of my strategy, is just and I think to not be influenced by other people and other things really helps me, because I don't want to sound like someone else, and I don't want to, replicate something that's already happening. So to me, going into yourself and finding out who you are from within, like, I don't know, I'm very into that spiritual stuff.
You do. It's
I'm understanding.
artists and just channeling. They're
They're
channeling a higher power.
Absolutely, yeah.
If you tuned into it.
Absolutely. So, to me, it's just like going into my little world and creating something purely from within rather than, what's around it. So,
yeah, sick.
Yeah.
What are you recording on at home? What
I've got Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Howard actually set it up for me because I'm
absolutely
computer.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
When?
Yeah. He's a pro at this. So.
Okay.
A little bit out of date with what's current,
No, he's being modest.
We'll get it sorted, Carla.
All right.
Yeah, another week we'll go.
That's why I was leading this whole conversation around to what are you using?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the Pro Tools is a go-to program internationally too.
Yeah, that's why I want you to help me.
Yeah,
Pro Tools. It's good to learn. If you learn Pro Tools, you can pretty much take it work anywhere in the world.
It took quite a while for me to get used to it, but.
So what about your songwriting process then?
Yeah, so I write all the music from start to finish usually, unless it's like a collaborative project with another artist. I start with like programming all the drums to begin with, and then I usually do guitar and then bass and then keys and then sing over the top.
Sweet.
The last piece.
You're instrumentalist.
Yeah.
We'll spit it out.
What, sampling as well? Or?
Yeah. I do a little bit of everything. So I'm a bit of a
You sound like the Gautier of metal.
Yeah, he used to be like that. He used to be creative.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, he's a genius, that guy.
Yeah.
Genius.
That's sick.
Yeah.
He's a mate.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm very good friends with Wally.
Oh, no way.
And Chris from The Basics.
That's awesome.
Wow, he's amazing. I remember hearing that song for the first time. I was like, that's cool. And then he wrote it all on his own. Whoa.
I guess with the solo in pursuit, you got free reign to experiment, create with no voices around you going, it's got to be like this or...
Absolutely. Yeah, like I've always enjoyed... I'm a people person, so I've always enjoyed being in bands, but my I guess
you're a songwriter.
Creative process is to go into myself and kind of pull something out and before I even start writing the song, I start putting visuals together.
Yeah.
So I take inspiration and I kind of like harvest it into one area.
Or just in your mind?
Oh, like literally I take magazine clippings and like I'm a weirdo. I visualize what the song would look like.
So you're kind of creating the baby. Yeah, that's a weird way of going about things.
I'm total weirdo when it comes to song.
No, it's interesting.
I'm like, it can't be that sound unless it's green, like.
Yeah. So for your last song that you wrote, what was your visual looking like?
My visual was like. It started as like almost a Great Gatsby theme, and then it kind of progressed, and then I ended up being a UV alien. So I don't know how the hell that happened.
It's a journey.
Next time you got to document your process.
Yeah,
see from where you started to where you.
I know. Yeah, it's
interesting.
Yeah, so I kind of like create a visual in my mind, and then that one just I don't know why I just was like it needs to be like we've got to change everything. We're gonna have UV lights and coffins with like. Lights in them, and then I'm gonna come out in 12-inch platforms in the coffin with like
a female version of Doyle from Misfits.
Yeah, like I was like, I'm coming out, and then the guys in the band are just looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, don't worry guys, it's gonna work. It's gonna be amazing.
Creative genius.
Yeah, it's just that was the image that I came up with.
It was
all It
was all you.
Yeah, so I had the coffins made and like for the props, and we had at the end of it we were finishing up, and I was like, it needs snakes. So we ended up doing another day at the venue, and I got 2 dancers with snakes wrapped around them.
We'll save a bit of that. We'll talk about that. We'll come back after a drop on a song.
Yeah,
we'll talk about all things Horror Haus.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because we're gonna drop. Well, I guess the reason we're dropping this song to Hollow, why we're dropping this one, you tell me.
This is one, we did in LA together. Howard and I. It was literally Howard and I. Howard
the
played
Diamond Noir track.
Yeah, Diamond Noir, which was just Howard and I mainly, and then
well, we demoed.
So we did all the recording together. Howard did the guitars, a lot of the writing, and then I did the vocals and keys in this one. This particular track.
But the cool memory I have of this is with the demo just punched straight into the chorus. But when Logan was we'd done the vocals, he was kind of remapping the song, ready to track the guitars. He extended the front bit, but Billie-Jade wrote this cool piano piece, but he played it throughout that part of the front end of the song, and it was just like fuck. It was like I remember that moment because he had it cranked in the studio. It was just fucking blast, and I was just like, man, that's huge. Huge moment.
It's cool.
So
and there's gnarly guitars.
When was this recorded?
2014.
Yeah.
Logan's house in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah. Just jamming.
The studio set up in
Hollywood Hills. Is that like Upway?
It's pretty much. Yeah.
It's the Upway of LA.
Man.
That's a cool way of looking at it. I never thought about that.
I love that.
The Upway of LA.
Yeah. So this was recorded in the Upway of LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll drop the Hollow, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about your debut single, Horror Haus.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Down below, just fall
Sick. All right. Well, you just heard the Diamond Noir track, The Hollow, Billie-Jade fronting on the vocals there. So, yeah, that's your favourite track from the EP, was it? Or
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big
moment. A bit of a tie with another song, but yeah.
Sick.
One of my faves.
So I guess we're heading to the end of our sort of sesh.
Yeah.
So we'll talk a bit. We'll talk all about your Horror Haus debut single.
Yeah. So this one was the one that came about in a dream.
Yeah.
I woke up and I was like, just thought, just came to me in a dream, and I picked up my guitar, and then I was like, oh my god, I have to record this. So yeah,
cool.
Started it from there.
It obviously wasn't like my dream last night about Dave Grohl.
Smoking a split for Dave Grohl.
You'd be writing a song about rolling blunts in the kitchen.
What blunts?
Like,
you serious?
What's a blunt?
Spliff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know that term.
They're usually like
really?
the outer casing of a cigar stuffed with pot.
Okay.
Not even chopped down, it's just green.
Weird.
So you got up in the middle of the night and after having
Snoop Dogg
this dream?
style.
Yep. And then I just recorded it onto my little phone. You know when you do that thing when you're an artist where you just sing into your phone, and then you listen back and you go, who the hell's that? Like, who's that idiot? That's how this song came about. But
so I'm not the only one who does that.
Yeah, I do it. I've done it. I've been known to be that crazy lady who gets on the bus or public transport and whips out my phone and just starts singing.
Starts jamming.
And I don't care who's around me.
Me either.
It's like, whipping it out on the bus. Not very,
Yeah, I pictured something else.
Yeah.
Just don't let it touch the seat.
Not always,
Just no devil's kiss there.
So what was in your dream?
So it's just the whole song, the whole concept, and the whole, it literally was a dream where I was going through this house and, all these things were happening, and that was the song.
Wow.
And it just was there in my head, and it wouldn't leave.
So was it the riff, or was it the song, or what?
It was the whole song, start to finish,
okay.
Bridge everything.
That's
in
awesome.
one dream. I was like, sick, I don't have to think of anything, it's all there,
Sweet.
subconsciously. Yeah, it was awesome.
Crazy. So, and when it got around to actually laying the tracks down and doing the final proper recording sesh.
Yeah, so this one was awesome.
Yeah.
So I actually started off, my brother played the drums on this. He's in psychedelic rock bands.
Sick.
And he's played a bit of metal when we were younger because you could hear me listening to Slipknot, and he's like, I want to learn how to play that. So I literally had to go to the drum store. Actually, I went to
Drum Power.
I went to Drum Power. There you go.
Plug it.
97204588.
There you go, girl.
And so we actually went to Drum Power, got a cymbal that he needed. He was like, I need this cymbal and a double kick pedal. I was like, I'll pay for it if you play drums for me.
Sick.
And he was like,
Put the bro on the skins.
yeah. So he, he did the track. He was looking all disappointed after. I was like, why are you so upset, bro? He's like, oh, I did shit. I did shit. And then we got to editing it, and it was spot on.
Yeah, he smashed
He
it.
smashed it. He was just, self-critical.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's absolutely killed it. So
I've got a poster on the wall. That's the manager of Drum Power right there.
there you go.
In cartoon character.
Jesus, he's
Ads.
staring everyone
That's
down.
ads
He's been staring at us the whole
from
time.
Blind Monkey.
Sick.
Yeah.
So you bro recorded the drums. You did all the.
So after that, I
rest?
did the guitars, bass, keys, or everything, all the
Vocals.
programming and
Yeah.
vocals. Eventually, this time. So I did the vocals last this time.
Yeah. So you reversed it, the old
reverse Diamond Noir.
Where do you get the lyrics in that? Is that at the very end or?
I came up with it in the dream. It was all there.
So music, vocal, melody,
I've had
lyrics.
one of those
Everything.
too. Do you remember the song All Fall Down? I don't know if you were.
I think you showed me a demo of it.
Yeah.
It does ring a bell.
The whole storyline came out. I saw the whole
it's
visuals.
crazy, isn't it?
everything.
It's insane. I love when that happens.
Yeah.
It's almost like a message
Sick.
from somewhere else.
I was going to say, did you feel that way?
Spooky. Yeah, it was
Came from somewhere
spooky. Yeah, definitely. This one,
It's tapping into that source, I think.
I think, if you open your mind to it, it's there.
Yeah.
So as artists, it's flowing. Always flowing river.
There you go.
Yes.
ideas.
Sweet. And so Logan Mader actually mixed this as well, didn't he?
Mixed this, yeah.
So you sent it back across to him.
Yeah, I sent it over to him back in LA, and he mixed it, sent it back, and then, yeah, it was done. So
sensational.
Yeah.
And again, when was this recorded?
Oh, geez, this was a year ago, or released a year ago, but we recorded it probably about 6 months before that. So, yeah.
Right, yeah, 2016.
Yeah, 17, 16.
Yeah.
I think it was released at the end of at the start of 2017. So, yeah.
Year before that, yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously the cover concepts came from the music video, which you started to touch on before, which was this your crazy little world of...
Yeah, so I just...
Tell us all the ideas in the music video.
So it started, I was going to hire this massive venue, and, you know, being a starving artist, the funds just weren't there. I was like, I'm going to get this, like, massive house for, like, 1 hour on my budget. So I was trying to, like, think, how can I make something amazing, you know, out of nothing? So I got these coffins built, and we lined them with LEDs, and I hired this stage. It was amazing. It was quite, you know, affordable. It was just all just like ideas, and, you know, we ended up getting a makeup artist who was amazing, and she turned me into like this.
Oh, Sammy.
I was already a creature, but like the makeup,
Ragdoll.
Made it.
Yeah.
She was unbelievable. So
she's nuts.
Yeah, and then had these cats play.
Howard
might have done a cameo. And my brother and my best friend as well, and Skinny from Coffin Carousel.
Skinny into it.
So they all played in the video.
Yeah.
And yeah,
so
it was
like smoke machines.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And so I had that, and then we had some dances with snakes.
So who were the dancers? Because I didn't see all that happen, but you did that.
I don't know who their names were. Jesus. But we had the snakes were Elvis and Priscilla. I remember that.
That's how cool.
And they made babies while they were doing the film clip.
Ooh,
they actually laid eggs afterwards. Yeah, so
that's insane.
Yeah.
So the male, a snake's male. Are they gender specific?
I don't know.
Like
I don't know what was happening, but they made it babies on set.
Alpha, like asexual.
We had to like get off each other, you know.
Stop the humpings on the sets.
Yeah. So this music video created some future snakes.
Hell yeah, breeded some snakes. Sick.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that, and I directed the music video myself with the help of Gareth McGilvray, who was he's amazing. He's done a lot of our stuff and
worked with a bunch of times.
Yeah.
He's shot over 100 videos now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Just told me a couple months back. He's done 100 music videos.
Yeah, he's insane. He's so great with his vision, and like he gets what you're trying to put across, unless it's me, and then it's I'm just a weirdo. So
yeah,
he tries to understand.
So the video is out on YouTube. The singles on iTunes, Spotify.
Yep.
All the digital stores.
Absolutely, yeah.
What putting out your debut single that you produced, recorded, developed, made the music video.
Yep.
How's that feel? Like,
it was the best feeling when I released it, you know, because it's like all these bands and events and the years of touring and learning different vocal styles. It all just came to that moment where you do something on your own, and it's
your creation.
It's yours, like it's your creation, it's your baby. So
sick.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we'll drop the track Horror Haus as we finish up the show. But what's on the cards for you? What's in the pipeline as far as?
Well, as far as progressing since Horror Haus, I've been in talks with the producer in LA again about coming back across. So we did a little trial song together, and it's sick. So yeah, we're just gonna. Hopefully, in the near future, I'll be going to LA again, and recording some sick tunes. With,
So, are you thinking another single, or is it you going to expand a little bit on that?
I'll definitely be expanding from single.
Cool. All right.
To have enough content to play some live shows and things like that. So
cool. We'll look at touring and
absolutely
the next step.
Yeah,
unreal.
Very excited.
And as far as going from the Horror Haus sound that you started with, do you do you feel like you're ready to progress and grow, or is it you want to keep
like
that
from
same
what
vibe?
we've developed so far, it's way more modern and totally different sound. But in saying that, it's still my voice. So
yeah, it's still the essence of what you.
Yeah.
So have you got a regular band ready to go?
At the moment, it's just Howard, my brother, my best friend, and Skinny. But
that's a band.
Yeah, that's a band. That's a band.
I guess.
Yeah. But they've been awesome, and they I've got this amazing network of musicians and friends that always support me, and it's so freaking rare. Like,
you've put in the years of hard work, and you've kept up the networking and.
Yeah, well, it's also just love.
Yeah.
I love all of them. They're amazing, and just like some of my best friends in the world, and we've had so much experience together with touring and stuff that it's just like it's best friends ever. So lucky.
Yeah. Where do we find your music pages?
Yeah, so it's on
website or anything?
Facebook. It's just Billie-Jade Official. Same with Instagram. Billie-Jade Official, man. So yeah,
it's hard coming with the taglines.
I know, but it's all there, and I guess YouTube as well. It's Billie-Jade, and
IG, Instagram.
Instagram's Billie-Jade Official. Yeah.
It's pretty much the big hitters, isn't it? So yeah. iTunes, Apple Music.
It's on all that.
Swaying towards Instagram more these days for my promo, because you can slam it on Facebook and you get 20 times more. On Instagram.
Talking on the way up,
and it goes to Facebook anyway.
Yeah. This week, it's a bit off topic. I made all my Instagram profiles private.
Yeah, I saw that. I tried to share it to my story and said, no.
This is the thing.
A bit toffee.
If you like the shit, follow the shit. Don't just be a fucking stalker.
Commit.
Be a fucking.
That was your statement before. It was like commit.
Follow
if you're
that
gonna
shit.
Follow it,
represent.
commit.
Yeah. Don't just like
no
sit
spammers.
On it. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, Billie-Jade is now on the AMR Mega Mix.
There you go. Rotation.
And we've almost got an AMR Housey mix going.
It's all my homies. And
probably 100 tracks there now.
Every band I've been in, yeah.
Yeah, we'll chuck it on one day, just let it run through.
Do it. You could. Yeah.
Howard Special.
The Housey mix.
Yeah.
Howard Soup.
With the addition of Billie-Jade.
AMR Australia. .caster.fm.
Coriander.
AustralianMusiciansRadio.com. Billy, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
No worries. Anytime, guys. Anytime.
I'm actually blown away by the sounds.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's impressive. Google's heard a lot of stuff, so.
Thanks so much.
It's a very accurate opinion, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm always blown away. Is just that's like that's a 9.1 on local band Smokeout.
I know Smokeout, yeah. So we send a track to Smokeout.
Yeah,
send music. Yeah, we'll hit up. We'll tell BG to skip the wait without paying.
That's it.
BG, you listening? All right, back to you, Housey.
I'm listening. Cool. Sweet. No, thanks again, Billie-Jade. It's been a pleasure to have you here, and keep doing your shit. You have a place in heavy music, and
thanks so much for having me. Appreciate it, guys.
Keep rocking. All right, so we're gonna jam your track, your debut single, Horror Haus, which is available all over Spotify, all the YouTube, Apple Music, and the music video is on YouTube. So get horrific, get house.
Just empty. Are we
AustralianMusiciansRadio.com.